What's up, everybody? This is Ron, and I'm in the kitchen again with Miss Crumpy. Of course, she's not here because she's eating her pizza. But today, we're gonna make a Cajun stuffed bell pepper with a lot of leftovers. We had a lot of leftover rice, some shrimp, onions, bell peppers, tomatoes, and we're just gonna make it a great Cajun stuffed bell peppers. So what we're gonna start with is our onions and bell peppers. We're gonna saute them until they're golden brown and tender. And you're gonna saute them on a medium heat. Of course, those are a little bit more hot. And at that point, what I like to do is just add all my seasonings together. My Cajun seasoning, my onion powder, my garlic powder, and a little bit of minced and crushed garlic as well. So that way I'm not trying to measure everything. So if it's all together, you can just dash in and season and keep it moving. So now that my onions and bell peppers are sauteed, I'm gonna add a half a teaspoon of minced garlic. And you're gonna know that it's ready because you're gonna smell it. It's just gonna have a great aroma, and they're gonna be very, very tender. So now that those are done, I'll add my shrimp. And for TV purposes, I didn't want to go. Normally I use a pound of shrimp, and I clean them, I peel them, and I devein them. So we're gonna let that cook together and create something magic. So this cooks about 10 minutes, and while the shrimp are cooking, I take my time and then I cut my bell peppers in half, and then I pull out all of the seeds and I clean them very, very well. And then what I like to do is put a little bit of seasoning at the bottom of my bell peppers, and that just gives it just a little bit more flavor. So, and for the sake of television, we're gonna go ahead and add a half a cup of minced tomatoes, and that's what's gonna give it that color and that extra kick, as my friend liked to say. So we're gonna put that in with our shrimp. And the great thing about cooking this dish is that I like to season everything afterwards. I like to let all the onion and the bell pepper and the garlic come together with the flavor of the shrimp and the tomatoes. And then sometimes tomatoes, because of the acid, can be a little salty. So just be mindful of your mixture. But let the gods tell you when to stop seasoning. So we're gonna season. This is gonna cook within 10 minutes. And then I also have a half a cup of green onions. And then my leftover rice. And we're gonna just let that cook together for less than 10 minutes. Not a lot of stirring. You just wanna mix the rice into your tomatoes so that it can absorb and cook down. We let this simmer for about 10 minutes, but for the sake of TV, our 10 minutes are up. And we're gonna take our 2 bell peppers, and I like to use something a little bit more controlled. Oh, ice cream scoop. So what that does is allow you to maintain portion and fill the hole with ease. It's that simple. Leftover. Less than 10 minutes, you can have a great meal. Nice Cajun combination. And then sometimes if I have leftover chicken or if I have some sausages, I'll add all of that inside. But again, you want to get your shrimp. And the great thing about this dish is you put it in the oven and bake it for another 10 minutes. I cover it with cheese. If the cheese will come. And you can use any cheese that you like. I like mozzarella, but you can use Swiss, you can use cheddar, you can use fresh cut cheese. You could even use sliced cheese, kind that you put on your sandwiches. But again, as you can see, this cooks and it smells wonderful. And this dish can, you can eat this without the bell peppers. You can actually serve it on a plate with a side of French toast or garlic butter toast, and you're good to go. So this goes into the oven for less than 10 minutes, and guess what? I have one done. And this is a finished product. Always cooking with Miss Crumpy's, the best cooking you'll ever have. We'll see you next time.